All right, now push. That's it. Yeah, there we go.
Gonna get taller.
Yeah, Matty's going to be taller.
Gonna pick up some chicks.
He's going to be
Finally.
6'1" now.
Can change my Tinder bio.
G'day guys, did you hear? Got Matty with me today.
Yo.
He's done himself a little mischief. He's got a bit of a climbing injury from coming down off the wall.
Where's it from? No, it's from, from overusing it because I had an injury on the right leg. So I kind of felt it initially from sprints like months ago. And then, yes, rock climbing when all the landing, I'd say. So every time up on the boulders, probably up just a bit higher than this ceiling. And then when you land on the ground, it's just over time you're like, oh, frick. It feels, so it's all the impact, all the landing. So what have you got for me today?
Yeah, so we're going to do something different. So we're going to treat the spot where Matty feels the discomfort for a start, but then we're going to try and do a bit of distraction type of thing. So hang around for that. So it'll be different.
Cool. So that's second. So we're treating
that's first. Second. We'll loosen up first, and then we'll do our.
Using any wax or just
no wax, no warm up, no, not going to buy you a drink or anything.
All right.
no flowers, no cards. You just got to show me where the spot is. I think you said it was roughly there. So
yeah, bang on.
So right now it's probably 10% pressure. It is sensitive for Matty, so I'm just going to respect and honour that and just sort of calm things down. So I'm trying to do a bit of a broader elbow. So it's probably got a connection of a couple of centimetres, not right on the point, and just sort of calm down, deregulate it. So.
And if I need to, I might.
Or regulate.
I might guide you a bit as well.
Yeah. So once we're in, I'll be able to hit into some of these deeper pains. I'm starting to drive in a little bit now because I feel like
I felt that.
Yeah. So it's like a 10% extra pressure and maybe a little bit of angle change, but I'm just trying to sense where I can feel. I just change my angle a little bit, just explore.
Yeah, slight angle change. I feel this straight thing down the leg to the foot. I was going to do that with you, changing angles, but yeah, you're already pretty much
onto it.
Yeah, you're onto it. You're a veteran in the game, so.
Yeah, I can feel something pushing up into my elbows. That's a message to me. Feedback. And I'm trying to find where it's blocked, where it's stagnant.
Yeah.
And tune into that, honour that, and then give you what you need to get the flow back so you can heal.
It's definitely a spot where you have to use a bit of teamwork with the client because there's lots of nerves and
glands and things too down here. Arteries,
inguinal.
Yeah.
So make sure the person's telling you if it doesn't feel right, like it's good versus bad pain.
Yep.
For me, it feels completely fine. So thumbs up.
Yeah. So where do you feel like, I'm just going to explore a couple of angles and you can kind of direct me to say, that one? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That one? So just sort of,
getting into danger.
Well, that was dangerous?
No. I think I was just scared.
You were scared, but it didn't eventuate?
Yeah.
So yeah.
If I was to, I'm just curious about a spot, so if I was to guide you, if we were to lighten a bit and then go more that way.
Lateral, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
up, yeah.
Up.
Yeah. So obviously very close to that socket. I wonder if it's anything. Yeah, after that, maybe gracilis-y, crazy spot there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Bang, bang, bang. Oof.
So yeah,
crazy.
Just feeling into it.
Oh, that's epic. Yeah, it's good.
So just kind of hold it. Can't rush fascia, the rate that it melts. It melts at its pace, depending on thick or thin, how embedded, how ingrained it is, how much the body kind of feels like it needs to be there as a protection type of thing. So sometimes it is overdoing it. It's protecting.
Fascia?
Yeah, the body kind of has this protection kind of thing.
What's the fascia thing I was watching one of our reels on Instagram make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
About fascia and hydration, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really know much about that.
Yeah, well, just to recap on that, I was watching a video on these people that love fascia, like I do, and this lady was talking about an operation they did on a hand. So they tourniqueted this person's hand, they peeled back the skin, they would do an operation, and with a real small microscope, there was no blood in the hand, it was just the fascia, and you could actually see there was like an irrigation, like droplets of water, like microscopic droplets of water were coming off the fascia. And so they were this is like 12 years ago or something, and they kind of looked more into it, and I said it was the irrigation system, how it kind of irrigates water all around the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a really cool thing.
So when it's more of that hydrated fascia,
Yeah.
less prone to injury and functioning better.
Yeah, so the fascia is everywhere in our body. So that video, it goes into how it gives us our form, our structure as well. So, and it kind of gives you recoil. So you kind of, Darcy was doing that sort of thing where it kind of makes your things pop back into the space and the place in your body.
Yeah, right.
So it's our shape is decided by our fascia. It's not our bones. Type of thing. It's everything. So it's it's communication all around our body as well. Like every cell is communicated with through our fascia. So kind of, and if it needs things like that. So if there's and it holds your stress, your traumas as well. So it's like a library of trauma in your fascia.
Sick.
So so it's communication, electrochemical communication. So it can deliver chemicals around your body as well, hydrates you. Yeah, so it's got a really important function in the body. So if there's blockages and trauma and scars in your fascia, you're not going to be able to have that communication and flow that it needs to, deliver messages and give you form, give you movement throughout your body. So
maybe if you're someone who is constantly dealing with injuries or you start getting strains very easily, possibly that could be a thing where you're quite dry in that.
Yeah, you're not hydrated.
Yeah. So when you say hydrated, like not just like classic H2O.
Yeah, no, it's the water. It is made out of water. So your fascia is made out of a water gel kind of thing. Yeah. So it's got collagen, elastin, and there's another one I forgot off the top of my head. But it is water, essentially water. It's like cactus.
So do you get it up by drinking? Or
they were saying that is part of it. They were saying the best way to get hydrated is through fruit.
Ooh.
We were saying it was because they did tests on it to see.
Watermelon?
Yeah, so because the fruit, it's kind of got like in fruit, it's like nature's way of delivering water to us. Yeah. But it's kind of it's purified water. So the fruit has purified water in it, whereas the tap or whatever can be contaminated, or from a stream or whatever can be contaminated.
But fruit has sugar.
Yeah, but then because it's got when you eat a whole fruit, it's got fibre, and it's got enzymes, it's got vitamins, it's got all these kind of other things that enhance nutrition and things like that, but also elimination with the fibre. Yeah. So and then with fibre, it slows down the absorption of sugars. So it's it's just a much more effective way. So if you're kind of having fresh foods, so this is just a plug for fresh foods in general. Like
shout out to fresh food, eh?
Yeah, because there's no money in fresh food. There's not much marketing for it. So fresh foods, you'll get more hydration than you will for drinking 8 glasses a day. Right. That's what the findings was. So
there you go.
There you go. So if you're kind of having a clean system as well, you'll get more hydrated. So
some good advice to the audience.
Yeah. So,
this is feeling really good, by the way.
Just holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just slowly, just got easy.
Yeah, so that's what I kind of tell the guys that I'm trying to mentor is just hold things a lot of times is what the body needs. Just not to be held and supported, and that's what it takes to rehydrate things. Being busy, thinking you've got to do 1,000 different strokes, or you're not being effective. People are expecting you to do certain things. You've got to lose that expectation, because the reality is you need to be held. Your fascia needs to be held onto until it releases, so it can get the water through, or get the messages through that place. It can move, because it can't move if it's stuck and blocked. It can't compress and it can't stretch out, and that's what movement's about. So
Hey, this video is more. It's kind of like more of a fascia
Yeah.
video at the moment.
Yeah, well,
it's good. We should change the title name now.
fascia.
Yeah, it's all about fascia treatment.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the fascia is key. So, and they used to cut away the fascia, just thought it wasn't important.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they wanted to get to the organ or the muscle or the tendon or whatever, but there's all this ground substance in between that is the main bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Cut that out, get it out.
Yeah.
Chuck in the bin.
So they've started studying a lot more. Like when I started studying it 25 years ago, they didn't know a lot about it back then, and they knew about the fabric of the body, and like from studying Rolfing, they knew a lot about that. They knew that it did hold some emotional kind of like an emotional library as well, because when you kind of worked certain areas of the body, different things would come up for people. So they kind of knew somehow that, you know, it was part of what could be stuck on an emotional level, where a belief system is in there, and then you act out based on that, and holding on to trauma. So and your alarm system is triggered really easily, even though there's no danger. So so they went into it. So you kind of had to bring it to the surface. I'll come out of this one.
Can we try this spot?
Yeah, we'll try here, and then we'll do our little distraction technique.
Distraction.
I'll distract you. I've been distracting you the whole time.
Yeah, true.
Just in there, yeah, and it's gonna probably get a little bit. You'll let him settle. I'm probably only 20% kind of pressure, so it's not heaps, but it's when the tissue's distraught, it can be a lot, you know. So I'm just gonna hold on to that. Let Matty's body kind of get used to me in a way.
Yeah.
Receive it and know that I'm not a threat. I'm not going to hurt you, man. I'm here to help. Here to facilitate some healing. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to damage people and traumatize them further. It's the opposite. We want
Chiropractic videos.
Yeah.
Right, let's relax.
Our approach is like the opposite of chiropractic when they're doing those real high level thrusts to manipulate things, to adjust things. Like we're more trying to melt, you know, slowly, so we don't kind of create traumas and damages on these microscopic levels. We want to melt them, if you can imagine melting in your mind, rather than your kind of a real quick thrust that can have debris flying out, splinters coming off it because you've just moved it so quickly. So we're just going to change some angles here.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy. That one.
Sure.
Ambulance is coming to get you. Ambulance? Yeah, nah, they've gone past. Wasn't for you. Change angle a little bit again.
Crikey.
How's it going? Is that starting to?
Yeah, it's definitely getting like deeper into the area, and obviously there's all these like, we're saying like all, like, you know, nervy things, but it's not. But you can tell it's close. Where I'm like kind of cautious about it, but it's good. It feels like it's getting to the spot where I feel like the hip is just absolutely carking it, mate. Oof. That's good as. Oos. Who's coming now?
Stay. Derek's leaving the building. Leaving the room. See you later, man.
Lost the viewer.
Yeah. Switched off. I'm just going to change angles again. So you're feeling that down into the groin, below gracilis as well, or is that sort of?
Yeah. I feel like that's what you're.
I'm going down towards that, aren't I?
Yeah. Good. It just feels so deep. That's why I was thinking like, bro, my hip feels like it needs a replacement. Obviously, surely not at the age of 26, but
You'll heal. You'll heal, mate.
Want to get back to sprints.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to call the plumber in. You know the pipes are blocked, but with your limited kind of experience and resources, you can't kind of do it yourself. You need a bit of somebody outside help with expertise, does it all the time to help unblock a pipe or a gutter or locate it, where the general vicinity is, where you're having problems in your house. But but yeah, sometimes you don't have the tools to do it. So yeah, you can work with somebody to sort out your house, your plumbing. So
The building.
Fix
your building.
Analogies.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. We had another analogy today, which was quite good. Aaron's dad, Farnsey, was talking about a garden. So you got a garden and you get all the lawns mowed, the shrubs trimmed and weeds pulled out and things like that. Start of spring, come back a month or two later, how's she looking? It can be all overgrown. So, and then you see houses around that have just got front lawns are just this high, and just the trees are all over the house and things like that, and there's probably bikes and all sorts of shit under there, and like that's analogy is like that's the body that hasn't been taken care of, just things are just going wild. No weeding's been done, no organising's been done, no exercise of the brain, of the body, has been done. So it gets out of control, but you can kind of picture that. I love watching those videos where they kind of do the makeovers of the lawns and, they
looks good.
Trim it all back. It's so cathartic, isn't it? Or the car detailing one. Me and Leo love the car detailing ones. You see it's all kind of hasn't been cleaned for 10 years or whatever. He's tradie or mum with the kids and all that kind of stuff. And you can strip it back to the way it was originally quite easily, but you got to do the work. And I suppose that's the thing. You got to garden regularly if you want to maintain order and less stress. Have what you want in there rather than get overgrown with weeds and, the trees being so big that no sun gets through onto your veggie patch type of thing or whatever it might be. You can draw on analogies or things you can kind of see visually, but then might be hidden inside your body. So we kind of, when you look at a person, you think, oh yeah, they got it all together, but how is it in here? How is it in their heart? How is it in their gut? You know what I mean? It's hidden. Is there arthritis in their joints? Are they inflamed? So it's like, you can use that garden analogy to kind of have a think about your own garden, So yeah, we are a garden, how's your soil, how's your blood, my man Zach Bush talks about the soil, is it healthy soil, has it got lots of microbes, has it got lots of minerals and different things, and the same with our blood, how's our microbes in our blood, in our body, have we got lots of minerals in our body getting in, or is it blocked? It's going to come out.
Cool.
How's that feel?
Yeah, feels nice.
Yeah, it's calming. So we're going to do a couple of minutes of this technique. It's a little practice on it before.
Yep.
So what I do, I get this leg bent. So we want to work on this one. So what I'm going to do is I get Matty to push. I'm going to grab your hold here first. So I'm going to get a good grip on his leg.
Yep.
And then
push.
I get you to gradually push into my leg there.
Yep.
And so what you can see is there's going to be a distraction. We're trying to pull on the leg so it can, what's another word for that? Just traction. Traction is the word, isn't it? So just a traction technique to kind of just get a little bit of space. It might be just a millimetre of gap in that hip ball and socket kind of situation.
Every millimetre counts, eh?
Yeah. So you just take your time with this as well. It's just like the fascia type thing. You just take your time. So then you'd have little breaks. So and the longer we do it too, the more comfortable and more relaxed Matty will be that it's safe.
Keep pushing with my right foot.
Yep. Push in a bit harder now. Yep. And I'll pull a bit harder. How's that feel?
Yeah, I feel like I'm changing that hip.
Yeah, so bend this knee again, I'll come forward a little bit.
Right.
Just slip back, yep. All right, now push. That's it. Yeah, there we go.
Gonna get taller.
Yeah, Matty's going to be taller.
Gonna pick up some chicks.
He's going to be
Finally.
6'1" now.
Can change my Tinder bio.
That's it. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. Let's go for another 15.
Go.
Let's hold this one a bit. That's it.
Growing.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. Another 5. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Relax.
Loose.
Yeah, so the reason I thought to do this is because on landing, like Matty's ball and socket, it would be there wouldn't be any space in here, cushioning, so it seems like it was jammed. So I wanted to kind of get some space in that hip and just sort of see how it went. So
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just to see, sometimes you just got to try things just to see if that's an effective treatment. But yeah, it's important to do your soft tissue work first. Don't try and do a distraction thing like that with the tissues that aren't warmed up and kind of elastic or hydrated, like we said. So how's that feeling now?
Yeah, good. I can't really tell until I actually use it.
Come off the wall.
I'll go climbing and I'll report back.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you had some treatment. So yeah, and just the last couple of months, my theme is I see things through. So we're working in a clinic where we're surrounded by practitioners, plumbers that can help each other out. But we kind of put up with niggles and we don't kind of do everything it takes to completely heal it, eliminate it out of your body. So it can mean your deep tissue work and then your exercise that complements your healing, your recovery. So we need to load things, we need to kind of move things so that they fully come back to normal function and help us do whatever we want to do with our life and without the pain and suffering or the hindrance of lack of mobility or movement, so dysfunction. So yeah, so I'll be on Matty's case and he's got to be on my case too to make time for either me or one of his teammates to rectify this. Yeah, so and that's the message out there to you guys. The deep body work can be the thing that gets you back on track, and you don't necessarily need to have an injury to get treatment as well, because we're talking about the fascial system there. It needs to be hydrated. So that things that accumulate, like I like talking about filters. The filter in your filters, your air filters, like the filter in our dryer. I really like that one. If people aren't changing the lint out of the filter, then you put the next load in, it doesn't fully dry. So somebody goes there and to get out the dry towels, put another lot in, it's fucking wet, it's damp. So you can see that things accumulate over time. So if you're not doing the maintenance prevention, being proactive, yeah, the filters clog up, the weeds fucking take over. Function's not in the body, it's stressful. Yeah, whatever your garden is, attend to it. Yeah, clean it, nourish it, have fun in it. What else? Protect it. Yeah, all these different things you got to do to have health.
All right.
Look at this healthy young specimen here. Be like Matty.
Be like me. I've got 4 injuries.
Get it done.
So yeah.